The blinking lights on your dashboard could lead to a lighter wallet if they're ignored and you end up in an accident. Anne-Marie Thomas of InsuranceHotline.com joins us this morning to talk about the financial dangers of ignoring car problems. And I think we're all guilty of ignoring a situation in our car from time to time, but they're really common ones that more people do, particularly in the winter. And you're going to talk about windshield wipers among them.
It's one of the cheapest and easiest, and I mean, it is the primary thing that you need to do in a car is to be able to see. But replacing a windshield wiper or keeping your windshield washer fluid topped up is so easy, and it's to your own detriment and maybe everyone else's if you don't.
You
know, we were chatting earlier about keeping an extra windshield wiper in your safety kit in your trunk. They're easy to pop on and pop off. Each one comes with instructions, and it's a safe thing to have in your car. Windshield wiper fluid, what is it, $4 or $5?
Yeah.
Keep an extra jug in your trunk all the time and top up all the time.
So if you don't, and you can get into trouble, and God forbid you should get in an accident, but it's possible. If you do get in an accident and it's proven or in some way that you visually were impaired because of things not working right, no windshield washer fluid or a broken, wiper, that's even worse.
It is even worse. So not only because of poor visibility you couldn't see and got into an accident, it's your fault. You've got an at-fault accident on your record. There is the potential that you could be charged with, I don't know if people know this, but in Highway Traffic Act, I think in all provinces, you have to clear off all the snow from your vehicle, or you can be charged with driving with an obstructed view. And that's a ticket, and an accident and a ticket on your insurance record doesn't always favor well for you from an insurance premium perspective. You could be looking at, for one at-fault accident, an increase of 30%.
That hits hard.
It does hit hard, especially at the rates that we're paying these days, right?
So let's talk about winter tires.
Winter tires, that's another one. It's winter tires and also tire rotation. People don't realize that not all 4 of your tires wear the same way. So it's good to, once every few months, I think 5 months they recommend, rotate your tires to ensure that it's all wearing the same way, so that, if your front passenger tire is wearing more than your front driver, it tends to pull you one way, or you don't have the same amount of grip. So rotate, it's like $70 or $100 to rotate the tires versus hundreds of dollars for new tires, right?
Brakes.
Oh, brakes, that's another one. Okay, our cars have lights on the windshield, or on the dashboard rather, and our cars make noises. It's their way of communicating with us. When your brakes start to squeal, it's an indicator that it's time to take those brake pads in and get them changed. Maybe a $100, $200 job. If you leave those brake pads until it needs rotors and drums, you're looking at hundreds of dollars. So it's an ounce of prevention and pound of cure.
And that really depends on how far you're driving as well.
It does, and it's often how frequently you brake. So someone who lives in the city brakes more frequently than someone who drives only on the highway. So they recommend that you take your brakes in for an annual inspection.
So let's talk about oil changes, because it's something we all know to do, but if you kind of leave it, it's fine, I'll get to it, because it might even tell you on your dashboard, as you say, time, you kind of put it off.
You do. Well, they say that you have about 2 weeks from when the oil indicator light goes on in your car saying it's time to change it to get it done. Oftentimes you might violate your warranty if you have a newer car and you don't do this. So that's something to think about too. And if you don't do it, oil can get dirty and just grind up in your engine and cause your whole engine to seize.
And that is very
thousands of dollars.
Oh, good tips though. Thank you very much for coming in.